everyone. It's Open House Thursday on Europeview. Welcome to the show. I am Mariah Afolabi, as always. Ooh, we got a full house. YK in the building. Because you're using Rollery and your grandson to disappear as an excuse not to come to work.
It's
I don't mind. You're just disappearing.
No. They left last week. This week, I've been a bit busy and old age, 4 a.m. The older you get, the harder it is to wake up at 4. Then last night, I couldn't sleep.
What happened?
I didn't sleep till midnight. I was just tossing and I don't know.
Because they are not around.
It's called insomnia.
No, that shall not be.
I don't think, I just think it was just something, maybe I had a lot on my mind and I couldn't sleep. Anyway, today is Jumoke's birthday.
Happy birthday! Jimzo in the building.
Yo, Jimzo.
Happy birthday.
We're all thinking of
what's
you.
that song you're singing? Hello, Jimzo.
Yo, how you doing? Yay, any problems? No, can you solve them? Yay.
Happy birthday. Many more years. Happy years.
Amen.
Excellent more years, I should say. Excellent
morning.
Yes.
Excellent morning, YK.
How you doing,
He
Nima?
knows how to get that her voice.
What's up?
I'm very fine, but now, Nima must rant. These people
This
making money.
is our happy birthday Jude mood.
Okay, we're all fine.
Okay.
Rant.
Go
Because myself,
Go ahead.
I spent 1 hour in the traffic
Yesterday's
today.
show was a hit.
Back to back.
I was going home and they were telling Madam, thank you, but you can see again. The tankers fell at Abule. We don't have fire station. It's an accident waiting to happen. We have lawmakers representing us and they are just looking at us. We have a governor. We are saying that place is, at least we have over 5 million people. I'm just being modest in that community.
All right, so it's good that we have that we have shows where people can also speak to their English.
Yes, and I really, when the guy said if you are living in Badagry and you cannot expect them,
Well, that's
you didn't tell him that you are coming from Badagry every day.
That's Nima's reality. But let's just say hello to Tokwe. How are you doing, Tokwe?
Very good. Actually, I should use the word amazing. I had a great time yesterday. There was this boss lady conference I went to speak at, and I know that she was saying that they will have young people, but they had people from public school, like 5 all-girls public school, and they were between 13 and 15. Their stories were touching. One girl was talking about how her father used to ride a motorcycle, bike commercially, and how she kept praying, and she and her mom were believing that her father would live that life, and now he's working in an office. And for her, she believes that if her father can make that transition from riding a commercial motorcycle, that she would also make something out of her life, and that she now wrote it down that she wanted to meet someone important. She got to meet the Senator Tinubu, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, and how that changed her life and all of that. And they spoke so well. So we always see them at celebration debates. Public school people speaking so well, but this one-on-one was
Well
really
done.
Was
Fantastic. Let me
Standard
jump
of
to
public
Obiajulu.
education in Lagos.
better.
I'm doing great. I'm grateful to God for life. I'll be speaking, it's a radio show actually, the Uncensored Talk tonight. We're talking about balancing, a better balance. A lot of women lose themselves in marriage. They forget their identity. So I'm one of the guest speakers, one of the guest speakers, and I'll be speaking about it as a love expert and a life coach, baby. Thank you.
Love expert, I love your earrings.
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Mariah, it's your turn.
The only news I have is that I'm breastfeeding and I'm still on maternity leave. But yeah, I think we plan to have a great weekend this weekend. We're trying to do something. I want to just get out, watch a movie.
When the elections are going on.
We need to.
We have elections.
Oh, sugar! Is this Saturday, Abby? Oh, yeah, that's true.
Unless INEC do the needful.
People go out.
Sugar! Oh, remember we said that INEC will not start at 8 o'clock. That I am personally throwing a bet out there. But if they start at 8 a.m., what should I do?
Not there at 8
5K.
a.m. You really can't. You lose.
We'll find. Is it not news? TVC will be everywhere. Trust me. TVC will be, they'll be there. We'll see. 8 a.m. If they're not there, I owe Mr. Mahmood 100,000 naira.
No, but if they not show up, if they don't show up, then he should pay you.
He hasn't agreed. He hasn't agreed. But me, I am offering him 100,000 naira cash.
They can never start.
We have news
They can never
across Nigeria that they start at 8 a.m.
They are on the same side.
They
Raw
can
cash.
never.
raw cash. I will send it
It's
to
a local
to Mahmood.
election per state.
I have said,
they
I have spoken.
recs.
Please, have you sealed?
They
Are we
don't
sealed? Is
have
it sealed?
INEC
It does
chairman
you.
for
Nobody,
these
the person
elections.
you are,
No,
Bet with the rec. Bet
Don't
with the
worry.
rec, not with the INEC chairman.
now.
Bet with the rec. Me, I'm very positive. I feel that.
So bet with her.
So bet.
Me, I
She
just
needs
know.
the
She
100K.
does
Yeah,
not.
I am. But bet is very anti-Islamic, so I'm not betting.
Who wants to bet with me? Cameraman, you want to bet with me? You want to bet? Don't worry, we'll bet on the real. Let's go on a break. When we come back, it's Thursday. We'll breeze to the front page of the newspaper. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Oh, my Lord. We start with... I just saw something that just got my attention, but we start with The Punch. Actually, lots of stories caught our attention aside from Punch, aside of stories in The Punch. So we're going to start with explosion, gunshots hit APC Guber candidate office. Who has that story?
I have the
I heard that they are trying to blow everybody up, the
I
candidates.
don't. I
Is that
really do
true?
not know what's happening, but this happened in Uyo State. They were having, the APC, that governorship candidate's office. They were having like a meeting.
Oh, in Akwa Ibom.
In Akwa Ibom,
Okay.
yes. Strategizing when these gunmen just landed on their bikes, threw dynamites everywhere, and then released gunshots. 3 people were injured, and some of them are saying that they planned them specifically to attack them. So I really don't know why we still keep doing violence, even after we know that. Let people vote for who they want to
Yeah,
vote
but
for.
the-
We don't need to fight.
The challenge now is people are scared. We had one of our live audience members that was saying that she wasn't going to go out to vote because she's saying that people are saying this would be more violence.
Really?
And we now have the news that if the police has deployed 200
General,
and
yes.
General Police has deployed over
DIG, 227 CPs for the March election.
DIGs too, because it is being said that it's likely to be more violence. This was just a meeting to prepare people, their staff
Training.
for a training, and yet they threw in
Yeah,
dynamite.
dynamite.
And
Okay.
painful.
Another story that caught our attention was finally the vice presidential candidate for PDP and his party were given the approval to inspect the election materials.
Well, what they wanted
INEC
to
give
do,
them, yeah?
what they wanted, what they took to the tribunal was they wanted to conduct a forensic
Audit.
analysis,
Yes.
audit of all the results, which the tribunal said we don't have it covered within our law. I think section 151 that doesn't cover this part of your forensic audit, but you guys can have access. So PDP and Atiku's team would have access to the certified copy of all the results, so they can check it and be sure that it is okay. So we're waiting to see how that goes. Lawyers are making money though.
Yeah, so they told us that this is that message that was going
I saw
around.
the post. Pastors have made money. Politicians have made money. So
not
now
like
what
lawyers.
lawyers-
Media
has
has
made
made
money.
Where
So,
Please, they are now begging Atiku and Atiku, please go to court.
everybody should go to court right now.
must
Lawyers
shop.
want to make money.
I think I should start to get close to one politician.
Yes,
telling
now,
you.
you better go and help them.
Until litigation.
Yes, so it's time to shop. Okay, a woman being ferried out of the flood at Ijaye Road, Ogba, as a result of heavy rain in Lagos yesterday.
Yes.
How is that heavy rain? It was just a continuous rain.
It didn't, and funny enough, it didn't rain in some
Right.
parts of.
Wasn't that heavy?
It didn't rain in Surulere. It didn't rain
That rain was
on the
not
island.
just heavy, it was windy.
Yeah, windy,
yesterday.
yes.
So if you have clogged drainages already, of course you have flooded roads, which is what we saw in Ogba.
Which is what the man said yesterday, that those ones are beyond government. We can't put the responsibility entirely on government. The blocked drainages are our responsibility. We put the trash there. Can we clear it out
What
too?
of the bumpy roads?
Okay.
Okay,
That one is
Government
government.
No, you
responsibility.
didn't
Hey, what
talk
about
that
drainage
case.
now?
The-
What about
if you
drainage?
pack the drainage and you
Yeah.
bring the waste out, and Loma does not come
Come and carry the waste.
What will
Okay,
happen?
so that
If
one
you
is
go
government.
back-
My car,
All right.
127,000. It got spoiled last week. I have not been able to repair it. 100 to repair it because of the bad road. I beg. Don't
Government.
even
That
go
one is
there.
government.
Okay. There's
I'm
another story
dying
I
of
caught-
frustration now.
Okay, you actually look very frustrated this
You
morning. I was
remember
asking
me
you.
gone.
Sorry, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Okay.
Last laugh.
Okay, calm
Let's
down.
look for a political contract for you. You'll be all right.
Don't do that. She doesn't want to work with politicians.
All right. Another story caught our attention. We'll ban politicians from coming to the UK. What's that about, Tokwe?
Oh, yes. So the British High Commission has spoken to concerning all politicians. No, now, before the presidential election, there was a statement concerning banning politicians from going to the UK, but this one specifically for social media, talking to those that are inciting violence on social media that if you want to now get access into the UK, people would, they have algorithms to check your social media account to see if you have been inciting violence, you won't be allowed. And it ties very well with the story I heard from someone who said that even though he had British passport, he wanted to go to the UK and he wasn't allowed twice. And he now went to ask that, what's stopping, why are you guys disturbing me? And they asked for his social media and said that based on all the things he's been writing on Facebook.
Wow.
So your social media and some people are being paid online. So politicians are using you to incite violence. You'll be the one to suffer for it.
At the end of the day.
Everything you write online.
That's a fantastic.
Yes.
Me, I will be flying like
because you are not on social media.
All right, let's move to another story. How I ran mad after my boyfriend used my pants for ritual. This pants matter, It's
What's the lady's name again? This young lady.
I will tell you her name. Her name is Rachel Godwin.
What happened to her exactly, YK?
Her boyfriend's name is Olumide.
Okay. He made her wear...
She said she met this guy in a BRT bus.
Okay.
And they got talking. He told her how to get to the police headquarters or something. She got...
numbers.
They exchanged numbers. Then they started to go out. And she doesn't know if she was under his spell, but she was giving him money. She was up to...
At some point, even
what was the 185,000 she gave him?
185 was to clear the hotel bill. When she met him.
Because he was staying in a hotel for 4 months. So
Hey.
185,000.
Where did the pants come inside?
Wait now. Calm down.
Together.
In
Moved into
December,
her house.
he moved in. She rented a new house. He moved in with her, and then he says he wants to buy a car of 11.5 million.
And you have no job.
Where are you going to get this money? Then she helped him get a loan from her cooperative, and then
the jazz was a serious jazz.
one day he now says she should wear
Wear
these
pants.
and she said no. So the neighbor came. They forced her to put on the pants.
Oh, they forced her to wear it.
Immediately
They
she
forced
went
her.
insane.
And immediately they carried
So
her from
how
church
did she
to
not tell the
church.
story? Oh, okay, she's now...
Okay, she recovered after 2 months of insanity, and then came home to confront the boyfriend. They gave her prayer points that she must do at night. As she was doing it, Oga was warning him, stop that prayer. Before you knew it, he went mad and started confessing to the things.
That sounds like home video.
But you know, the funny part, the funny part is that he's been arrested, and the police commissioner for Lagos is saying he will be arraigned. I'm wondering under what charges.
They will find it.
I don't understand.
They will find
That
it.
is a pure Nollywood movie.
They will find the charges.
We have to run off.
Lagos State is, everybody is, towards the election, Orji Uzor-Kalu came to Lagos to woo, candidates, Igbos to vote for APC. And people are saying that this election is going to happen and they've promised us it's going to be safe. My advice to everybody is go out
and vote.
Simple.
There's another story
conducting supplementary elections alongside in some parts of Lagos that so while the governorship elections this Saturday will be holding 5 local governments, Oshodi 1, Oshodi 2, and all of that.
But there was a story about the first thing that burnt to the Delta State. What was that story?
Yes, I have the story. It was a fire accident, and the 4 kids, their mother was injured, but she didn't lose her life. But the 4 kids were burnt. I mean,
I can't imagine what she's going through.
I will die.
4 children, and you are recovering.
4 of them.
You just be thinking,
she's not recovering, Morella. She's just leaving.
I'm telling you.
My 4 children.
The last one is 6 months.
Do you recover from such a thing?
You can't.
You can't recover.
You can't.
Our hearts really go out to her, her family, and the entire community. That's all we can take. This is our country, It's only that's why we're in church. It's prayer. Only prayer can
Let's
hold
do
us.
what we're supposed to
That
do.
woman, her boyfriend used her pants to go into church.
She went to church.
It's church.
So prayer works.
Let's go on a break. When we come back, it's Thursday. Today, the wig craze amongst us women. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. So a fan sent us a message on her view about the ladies on Monday, where all of us were on blonde hair, using our blonde hair, except for me, Nima, of course. And this triggered a conversation on why we just love to wear foreign hair wigs a lot of times. You can join the conversation on 070-8066-8014. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read your tweets. I wish I had the quote from this fan that sent that message.
I know the YKZO.
I was trying to find YK is the fan, but I didn't want everybody to know YK. But the point is that, the point is, the message we got from this fan was that we seem to lose our African identity each time we wear foreign hair or colors, especially the blonde and all types of colors and the long weaves. That we need to, especially as those of us on TV, must pay attention to the fact that we are role models. People believe in and trust in us, and we should always project what's African. And there's a separate view saying, well, they have choices. The world is a global village now, so that's what the conversation is about today. Mike, I'd like to let you to go first because you saw that comment and you actually believed in that comment and you sent it to us.
First of all, I want to go to history.
Right.
African black people are not proud of who they are.
Right.
That's why we wear wigs. That's why we perm our hair. That's why we bleach our skin. We have been conditioned to believe that the white man is better than us. White skin is better than our skin. So, for me, as a role model, I would hate to portray. You become what you are on TV. If you are in your own house, your own life, it's a different thing. That's what I have against someone like Beyonce. Because Beyonce has millions and billions of fans. And so what happened when she started with her blonde wigs, it started a whole... Now, on your view, I remember Uwa was on set, Nima, Tokpe, and everybody started going natural. And I saw a big change in women going natural.
Please give the credit to who the credit is due to.
I called you. Did I not call your name?
Take it proudly.
Did I not call your name?
Yes, I did.
I saw that, and you know, I was so proud that we were now claiming our own. And you see, African people are beautiful. You see, when you wear that blonde hair, Oyinbo laugh at us. Because I should have given Bolaji, but Bolaji, please, Google the minstrel, the blackface. Google the blackface and see how they make fun of us. Because our features are different from Oyinbo. We have thick lips. Oyinbo have thin lips. So when they have the aquiline, straight, and then they wear the hair, it fits them. You will see
Okay.
Long straight hair. It was a...
Okay, I understand your point of view. That's you're entitled to your view.
You know,
hang in.
It's not a point of view. My own is not a point. My opinion is different.
Yeah.
My point of view, this is not my point of view. I'm just taking you back to history.
Okay, so I get the point. We get the point. Now, there's also another train of thought that, listen, the world is a global village. People are entitled to their choices. And that's one of the reasons why we seem not to get along in this part of the world, because we always seem as if, we always feel like this is how we do things here. If we don't conform to this is our culture, this is how we've been doing it for many years, you cannot, you're totally, you've run off. No, I'm just trying to see the other part of the argument. So people feel that give us choices, which is what makes differentiation from the West. They have choices, and that's the choice we've chosen not to let our African generation to take.
You talk about a very mixed people. So you have the African American, the Mexican, everybody over there in the US, in the UK, you have a lot of people who have migrated. In fact, you see some Pakistanis, you don't even know whether they are British or not. They've been born and bred and, you know, mixed races living in communities. When you want to talk, we're not alone in this, the way we do things. The Chinese do things the way they do things. They do it proudly. They chop stick anywhere they go. The Indians do things the way they do things. They wear their saris, they chop, they hand, eat anywhere they go, proudly. But when an African does it, you're apologetic. It's like we've lost our identity. You come with a coward spirit to do it. You have to even be explaining. It's African. When someone sees you black and you're eating amala with your hands, already you're African. You don't have to apologize and be explaining it. But that's what we do.
All right, point taken.
Who is an African woman? Is it an African woman who we've seen, who we've shown pictures of her struggle, or an African woman who has evolved over time? What is your identity? Now, when you talk about hair, I don't want us to just take the hair out of context. We don't wear our traditional clothes today.
Exactly.
We don't eat our traditional food today. Everybody wants to sound like the white man today. So do you now take away my choice because you feel I am not African enough? who gives me my identity. I define who I want to be at a particular time.
Yeah.
When it comes to this case of hair, I wore natural hair for 4 years. Nobody told me. I am somebody who is proud of her hair. I have a long hair with or without, excuse me, with or without chemicals.
Right.
My hair is glorious with or without chemicals. And I woke up one day and said, okay, I'm going to try this natural hair because everybody was, embrace your hair, embrace your hair. And I tried it. I slaved on it. I labored with it for 4 years. I spent money. It doesn't work for everybody.
Right.
It's easy for us to just sit down and feel, okay, my hair, I can manage my hair. So every other person should be able to manage your hair.
Right.
I have a 4C hair, kinky hair.
Right.
Nobody, I don't style my hair myself.
Okay, so
it's my choice.
Gotcha.
If I choose to look a certain way at a certain time, I believe I should be allowed to.
Fantastic. Okay,
It doesn't change who I am as an African.
Hang it there, because what I'm hearing now is you see, we can all zero in on the hair factor.
Yes.
What she's saying, what I'm hearing, everybody's hearing, if we hear her say that, there are other things. You take cereal, your children take cereal.
Yes, is it Nigerian food?
You wear trousers, you don't wear
Yes.
trousers. So we now pick and choose what we want to select from the West.
And judge other people
And judge
based
other
on
people. That's what I'm hearing right now. Let me come in here if I
So,
come to you.
I feel that I'm very blessed and privileged to have my natural hair and be able to manage it. But I also understand that that's not the case for many other people whose hair, whatever investments they put into the hair, it still doesn't look nice. And primarily as women, our aim is we want to look good. So yes, I'm African, but I want to look good. Sadly, I agree with YK in that we've been given a wrong image of what looking good looks like. You see, we see old pictures of African hair with the kiko and all those really artistic hair. But if you carry those hair right now for a job interview, the truth is, you are not likely to get the job. If I carry my hair like this for a job interview in a corporate establishment, I'm likely not to get the job. The reality, this issue is beyond we are wearing weave or we are wearing wig. It goes into the fundamental of our values and what value we place on natural hair and value we place on weaved hair. Also, on beauty. When I went into, because I'd had my hair for a long time and I loved it, my friend told me, for a change, just do something else. And I felt, don't be so blocked in your mind. Try something else. I did. And the compliments, YK, I know you like my natural hair, but I had plenty lovers on social media. They love my blonde hair. They love my wig. So the attraction was
different on a different level.
So YK, the issue now is that whether we want to believe it or not, our reality is that
are different.
People love it. So in that kind of situation where it is the acceptable form of beauty that Africans have somewhat adopted, does it make sense to now start saying, oh, you must wear your African kinky hair?
Why don't you tie wrappers?
Yes, I'll come to Nima.
I never said...
I didn't want you to boast, that I came to YK first.
I never said you must.
Right.
I said I feel that as a role model, if you're on TV, you are a role model. Right. You should at least give your...
Okay, you can't give what you don't have. If you don't know your identity, you can't give it. You can't be a proper role model if you yourself are apologetic about who you are.
It depends on how you define your identity.
Hold on. And this argument of where the...
Okay. Let me finish.
Okay, ma.
What I'm trying to say, because
your identity.
Obiajulu is making some statements. You wear Oyinbo clothes, you wear this, you wear... I don't understand. When you confront somebody with, you are wearing a blonde wig. A blonde wig, or not even a black wig.
It doesn't matter.
Blonde?
Then you now tell me, you are wearing Oyinbo clothes. It doesn't make sense to me.
No, it's related. It's the same thing.
It doesn't, no, it's
because the wig is not, no, it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's a fashionable statement. The wig is what I wear and hang, the way I hang my clothes.
Okay, exactly.
It's not my hair.
Let me let
Nima
jump in.
thing.
Nima, jump in here.
It's the same thing.
Okay, so are you saying that Africans used to go around naked?
No, you're not getting the point. The point is...
Wait, hang in there. Let me let Nima come in. Hold it for a while.
If we have just evolved with our own fashion, if these people did not come here with colonialism, steal even our pride with it, we would have evolved with a common language by now. We'll have our own fabrics. And where Obiajulu is from in Delta State, if you see the fabric that they make, that traditional fabric, if that fabric has gone international now, I wonder what she'll be talking about.
But I have
Hold on
fabrics,
a minute, let me finish.
and I wear them.
The argument that your hair is hard, is difficult to manage, it's not an argument because you style your wig every day to make it look good. It is your mindset on what beauty is. It is what you believe beauty is that you come here with.
We're going to break. When we come back, we'll take some phone calls. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
What are you wearing the wig for? My hairstylist, for last place, insists I wear it. Left to me,
Chai!
Yes, so.
Yes.
Yes, so.
I'd rather be like this on TV.
Yeah.
But my hairstylist insists
That
that
because
I
of
put
the
it
job
on.
that you have to put.
But because of TV, I
can't
gotta
wear
put it
it
on. Oh my goodness.
Can you see
Morayo without wig? Right. That show went viral. I mean,
Yes,
that
it
clip
did.
went viral. It was
And you
crazy.
still got a young boy
I pulled out that wig because the truth is that left to me, I'm not the type that likes artificial hair. That's the truth. I have never even liked wearing it, let alone blonde. Blonde is a totally far-fetched option for me. However, I recognize and embrace my choice. That, you know what, I was about to resume work, and I said to myself, I want to look different. What will make me look different? Do I want something long? No, I want something short and colorful.
And blonde,
and
yes.
blonde and different.
We should
and
have
I
killed you
chose
for
to
it.
wear it. Now, should I be crucified for that
Yes,
choice?
that's
no.
the point.
Who has crucified you here?
No. I'm coming
That's
next.
the
We have
point.
just commented.
I'm
Excuse
coming
me,
next.
we
No,
are
I'm
not
coming next.
crucifying you. We are just, I am only commenting.
Right.
I am saying, why are black people losing their identity? Even if you are going to wear a wig, must it be blonde?
Okay, hold on.
Wait,
Do you even know?
The only people who are blonde, excuse me, the only people who are blonde
Right.
are white people, people of mixed race,
Right.
and albinos.
YK, what we're saying to you is that we're not losing our identity. We are only choosing to be who we want to be.
At
We're not
any
losing.
time.
We are. No.
It doesn't
We
matter.
choose to be
Even if I want to be
what
white,
we
it's my
are.
choice.
But I am not losing my identity.
Yes, you want to be white.
Actually, let me let you
So,
again.
do you know that these wigs
people.
can be used as a form of therapy
Hang in there, YK. Let her make a point.
for people who are cancer patients who've lost their hair? So they
Right.
give them options of wigs that they wear to make them feel good. I feel it's hypocritical when you stand on your own point and believe that every other person should follow suit, taking away their choices. Some people don't like their natural hair. They don't like it for whatever reason.
Same way white persons like their own hair.
Oh, no, hold on.
Hang in
No.
there.
It's not your choice. It's not your choice.
Wait.
It's not your place.
When you have a defeated
It is not your
mentality,
place.
you hate
It
the
is
way
not
God
your
made
place.
you.
It is not your place. You are not the God. You don't know why the God. And why am I sure you are not even wearing a blonde hair under that your hijab?
Trust
because
me.
I can see your hair.
Trust me,
I can
you've
see your hair.
never
So the
been
thing
attached with
is,
anything.
the
With my
thing is,
natural hair.
we shouldn't be judged for our choices. For somebody like me, I am proudly a naturalista. If you check my page and my musical look for my artistry work,
Consistency.
it's my
natural,
hair.
yeah.
Inconsistent.
But I got to a point and I said, okay, I'm done. I want to look different.
Right.
Do you want to kill me for it?
No,
What
I
do
will
call
not. I will not
inconsistent?
kill you for it.
Please.
So for me, we have underlying issue, major underlying issue with self-image. Whether we like it or not, anybody that goes into blonde hair, relaxed hair, has underlying issues with her self-image.
That's
and
not
that is
true.
the reality we must
I
face.
disagree with you.
That is the reality we
I
must face.
disagree. So you have an issue of self-image when you go blonde?
Yes! Let me make my point.
Talk for yourself. oh,
Because
people.
at the end of the
I'm
day,
very confident of who I am.
so when you love,
I know it.
Then why are you annoying?
I know it.
Why are you doing
I know it.
Okay, pause. I think we need to
if
talk.
we want to deal with the real, if we don't name it and agree on what the issues are, we cannot get a solution going forward.
So what's the
No
issue?
matter how many times you blonde your hair, if you don't think you're fine, you will not be fine. You will still see that image and you'll be dealing with it. So my challenge is that, and I have discussed this thing over and over again, I want natural hair. People say the relaxed hair is also nice. I try it out, but I come back to my natural zone. What does that tell you? There's a confusion on the inside.
You're the one that
Hey,
is confused.
and
Speak for yourself.
there is a Murayo, you said it just now. Murayo, you said it just
For
now.
yourself.
That you
I
would
will
rather
take
be
this
natural.
call. I will take
You would
this
rather be
call.
natural, so there's confusion.
Take the call and come back.
people are confused. I am not.
Can we calm down? Take a deep breath. Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please. Hello, you there?
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead, please. This was just
Good morning,
shouting
I'm
this morning.
so
Go ahead, my
sorry.
sister Jari.
First time caller, good
Welcome to
morning.
the show.
Okay, let me make my point. The thing is, I understand the point of natural and everybody wants to do the African thing. We have to be African and all that. But the truth is, I have a choice, like Obiajili said.
Thank you, my sister.
It is what I want. I am not disputing the fact that what's it called?
I love you already.
Auntie Yenny and
Nima.
he's not making a point, but it is me. It is what I do. I can always go natural and change up.
Thank
It
you.
is something I want to do. Just the way they said, okay, that we shouldn't do what's it called?
What's your
wet trousers.
identity as an African? This is taking out what you have control over, your clothes and all that. What's your identity as an African? How does an African, what are your natural features that you were created with?
No, can I ask another question? So, as you like the blonde wigs and whatever, can you bleach your skin too?
If she wants to, she
That's
can go
the-
ahead.
If it makes you happy, it's your choice.
Yes.
I
It's
am,
allowed.
if I'm
And then we
happy, if
criticize
I'm
the
happy
whites.
doing it, then fine. If I am not, then it's okay.
Then it's okay.
it's a
Thank you, my
choice.
darling.
No,
It's a
it's
choice.
not.
Well, can I go now? And then we criticize the whites when they do cosmetic surgery, when we subtly every time do minor surgeries on our own cells.
I don't
You see, I
criticize
wanted
them.
to go at Obiajulu for saying that this is a choice. You're an artist. See, you're even a bigger role model than I am, because me, I'm just doing coast. Let me tell you something. Nobody in the world would have taken Angelique Kidjo seriously if she had, at one point, be apologetic about how African she is. Those are people who are consistent.
Nicki
Let me tell you
Minaj.
the truth. The truth is that people like Beyonce know who their role models are.
Nicki Minaj.
Because now they are wearing African
Forget
fabrics
that thing,
in their
okay.
videos, knowing that their roots are, that they are apologetic about their roots, and
Okay,
you
forget
here are
that
taking
thing.
for granted.
Forget it.
Can we?
This is- you were born
So
with it.
I feel that a lot of the issues of hair, like I said, underlying issues are on ground. But I do not want to stand or sit in judgment because, like I said, I am blessed to have full hair. My mom has full hair. I'm genetically advantaged.
Yeah.
Some other people don't have that
have it.
privilege.
So you take
Whatever
it
they
away.
do to nurture their hair, no matter how hard they nurture
I'll
it,
come to
there
YK.
is nothing there. And we live in a society that ascribes beauty to the long blonde or black or flowy hair. And that it is something we need to deal with. That is what we need to deal with.
That is exactly what I was going to say. Because we have been conditioned by TV, by magazines, newspapers, we have been conditioned as black people to believe that the sign of beauty is long blonde hair, is pointed nose.
does not
is
allow you to
thin
carry
lips.
natural hair.
Excuse me, we have been conditioned because of colonialism.
Okay.
We have been conditioned to believe that this is a sign of beauty. So you see somebody, excuse me, you see someone with thick lips and square face,
Broad nose.
Excuse me, we will say this person is very ugly.
Yeah.
Hey.
We make comments
Right.
that this person, that beautiful black person,
okay,
Okay, but I am lost
and
here.
maybe the person has natural.
YK, let me respond exactly to what YK is saying.
Okay.
Yes, you are right. We've been colonized. You're right. We cannot rewrite the past. It has happened.
I said conditioned though.
Okay,
I've been
colonized, conditioned,
Excuse me,
the whole
let
world.
me just
It's the same thing.
YK,
It's the same
let me
thing.
respond to
You
what you
say
just
you
said.
be colonial man, you don't be slave man before, them don't release you now, but you never release yourself. You have not released yourself.
I'm coming to you now.
You that have released
You
yourself.
are conditioned.
You have released yourself.
Hold on. I'm
How
coming
is
to
your
her.
own life better than the person that
Thank
released yourself?
you.
Let me take this call.
My life.
Let me take
My
this
life
call.
is not better than anybody's life.
Coming to
Let me
her.
take this call. Mon, are you there? Thanks for calling. Hello? Sorry for keeping you. It's a loud show today. Mohammed, are you still there?
You don't need to shout.
Ooh, I think we lost that call.
I'm coming to her.
You don't need to shout.
When
My life is not. Let me
Okay,
correct you.
hang in
My
there.
life is not better than anybody's life.
Right.
I have never said my life is better than anybody's
Right,
life.
right.
All I am saying
Yeah.
is that as black people,
Right.
we should be proud of who we are.
We are proud. We are proud. Everybody here is proud of who they are.
Inferior complex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Inferiority complex.
I want to come to you directly. When I went to the US, I was in the house with one of aunties that came to visit, and she was talking about the show and talking about the women. And she said she doesn't like that, Auntie Yenny. And I was like, why? She said she doesn't dress, she's about the same age with you. She's a grandmother as well. I said she doesn't dress like an African grandmother. She doesn't dress like that. And I said, no, you don't judge. We had a heated, my husband had to pinch me that, no, now don't talk to her like that. We had a heated argument because as a traditional African grandmother, she has said that you are not in that clique based on your dressing. Do you
judged you.
She has judged you and condemned you. So I told her that you need to get close to her to know that she's a wonderful person. But she didn't see it like that. She said, how can a grandmother, excuse me, how can a grandmother dress like this, do like this, and do like that? But because I knew you, I stepped in and I said, she is not who you see her to be based on your judgment.
She's not her hair.
She's not her hair. She's not her clothes. She's not her bangles. She's not her makeup. There is more to you than your hair
What
and
you
what
have
you
said.
wear.
what you have said
That's the
is
point.
that in her place, if you didn't know me, you would watch the show and you would judge me too. You would say, look at this woman, this grandmother. And I really don't care, because you have the right to say she's a grandmother. Let me finish.
Okay.
She let her be a grandmother. Let her do this. She's supposed to be dressing with wrapper.
Yes.
You have the right.
Yes. That's exactly what we're saying.
And I'm not judging you. I didn't judge you as your person. I said black people are not proud to be black.
It's not for you to say.
Excuse me.
That's a good point.
I have not judged anybody.
Okay, it's not for you to say.
We'll take a break. And we come back, we'll try to conclude this show.
On a quiet note.
On a quiet note.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back. Welcome back to Your View.
Thanks for staying with us. Thank you for coming back. We're going to be very quiet now. We're going to take some tweets. Would you like to start with some tweets, Waiki? Very gently, please.
Very quietly.
Yes.
Mustafa,
We can't hear you. I can talk normally, Jare.
Yes, people have individual differences, but it's better to retain your African identity than being a borrowed culture woman. Olaleye says, Adekemi says, why is Obiajulu taking it personal? I will not finish it. Name cannot be blank. No, I don't. Another person.
Let me take this one.
Carrier Robert
Please,
says.
let YK know that foreigners, Caucasians in the US now do black hairstyles. Does that mean they are losing their identity? Great show as ever.
Carrier Robert said, if you choose to shave, dye or braid your hair, it doesn't mean you don't see yourself as beautiful. It is just how you choose to express your beauty. Beauty is universal, irrespective of the color of skin or hair type.
Fantastic tweet.
Lagbaja says, I have small boobs, I use padded bra. I have small, I wear that artificial bum. So what is wrong with doing same for my hair? So far, it makes me happy.
Excuse me.
Eyinde says, Yeni, Nima, you are fake. Why are you wearing makeup? Is it African? Why are you wearing colonial clothes? Are you not using cream?
Obiajulu is arrogant and rude. Can we see her real character? We can see her real character now on live TV.
Yes, I am.
A black lady wearing blonde hair. This is from name cannot be blank.
Hold on, Morayo. Can I reply that tweet? If people who don't know their history do not have an identity. And we can say that for free for Africans with this black face thing that is trending abroad. We caused this, we brought this on ourselves.
Why are you people complaining?
So there was a documentary on bleaching, and Nigeria was the second largest market because, of course, we are not proud of our skin.
That is not your
We are not proud of our hair. You say my hair is in the car.
You are wearing blonde hair.
Point taken. Obiajulu hanging there.
So that we don't sound like, you know,
market women
in a salon or stuff. The thing about, we have problems in Africa that require creative specific thinking to solve. And we happen to be the only continent we've let go of everything traditionally ours.
Thank you.
And we have been unable to solve what is a traditional problem. So when we have Oyinbo people solving their own problems, it includes creating a relaxer for their hair. They now created a solution for our own hair. We buy their solution. We are not solving our own problem.
They come and pick our solution and modify it.
Yes, our natural hair has been a challenge to handle for us for many years. We cry when doing our hair. Some people now decided to solve the problem over time. So the solution is within our hands. We must embrace our challenges to find the solution to our problems. It includes clothing. It includes, why don't we have textile industries in Nigeria? We go there, we borrow their clothes. The problems are all across. Our foundation has improved based on Oyinbo creating and using technology to create what suits us in our color. Why are we not thinking creatively? Because we have not embraced who we are on the inside.
Wait. I think the truth is that, let's be sincere. You've made a very fantastic point. And I think you're able to put everything into perspective. You're right. This is our reality today. Yes. It would have been nice if we didn't have foreign hair brought into our market. It would have been nice where we would have actually developed our own. It would have been nice. Yeah. But unfortunately, it is not our reality today. Now, as we are working towards changing that narrative, making our children appreciate our hair. What we have today is where reality, the definition of beauty today, unfortunately, is sadly.
I have one tweet here,
is where
I think
you
is
look,
important. I have one tweet here.
It looks yellow, has
one
blonde hair.
tweet, yeah.
Unfortunately, it's almost the definition of a lot of men have for beauty.
I have one tweet
so
here.
where we are right now is that
Changing it.
it's either as we begin to change that narrative.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of us can choose to toe that line of blonde.
Or not.
Yes.
He
I'll come to
says,
you.
Japan was never colonized, but they wear Western business suits, right? You people need to understand that cultural rigidity is not a sign of progress or smartness. You are better off picking anything that is good for you, no matter its origin.
When you talk about Japan, Japan has managed to maintain a high level of their culture.
Yes.
They still wear their robes. They
Yes,
have,
they
when
wear
they
business
advertise,
suits to
when
work.
they advertise
Follow
Japan
what the text,
in
though.
CNN, when they advertise Japan on CNN, they will tell you that old and new. They match their technology, old and new.
Yes.
Creativity comes from accepting what you have
Yes.
and growing on
We
it.
wear our traditional attire
Who you are.
as well. We wear our traditional attire as well.
Calmly. May I just state the solutions that existed before we all went educated? An African woman is different from a white woman in the sense that cornrows are ours, ponytails are theirs. Number two, when we have bad hair days, we do what? The gele. You will see an average African woman, after doing the olokpo work, show up at a party with a gele on fleek.
Somebody
It is our identity. The world knows us as our identity. An advert is trending online because we know our gele. It is unique to us. No other person knows how to tie gele like us. But now, we will drop it. If you have a bad hair African day, you tie a turban. You put a gele on fleek, you will go out and you will wing it. But because you are apologetic, you have not defined beauty to the extent that employers will even love it. You have not owned it. For someone to appreciate it and see confidence in you, you will wear a wig.
That is the word I don't even like, apologetic.
I saw a BBC documentary a couple of years ago. They went to, I think it was India or China. No, China, I think.
It's India.
It was China. No, it was China. Okay. All the goats in China.
When
all the goats in that village, they have shaved all their body. So the woman that say, what are you doing? Only we go and treat it and we send it to Africa as human hair. All the goats were bald. So you are proud.
Thank you.
Human hair.
This Ghanaian actress was advertising eyelashes.
Can I quickly
and she
say,
said it was
may I
made from
quickly
pig and horse hair.
May I quickly
eyelashes.
say that
and you buy and go.
we have what we call protective styling. So that when you are tired of your hair, because when you pull so much and you style so much, you lose your edges. Right. So when you're tired, as a naturalista, hold on, as a naturalista, we know what we call protective styling. So sometimes you need your hair to rest. Miriam does that a lot because she loves braids. After she's done with the braids, then she weaves her hair and just wears that wig. For her hair, her natural hair to rest. If I do not love my natural hair, I will do it anyhow. I won't want to take care of it. I won't want to pamper it. I won't want to give it that time. Excuse me. Excuse me. She can't be coming on this show with gele. That's your definition now. I don't understand.
Husband thinks she's better with
I'm sure husband thinks like I think.
Hold on. Should we not be hanged because I want my natural hair to rest a bit and wear?
That tells a lot about who you are.
That's one. Secondly, hold on. I've not finished. I've not finished. No, I've not finished. I'm standing for a lot of other people who are like me.
Guys, give them
another thing is colors. Some of us naturally like colors. Okay, so when I had my natural hair, I tinted my color.
I know you like colors.
I love colors. You will see blue soon.
We need to
calm down.
Unfortunately,
Mr. has done popular white.
You will see blue.
I don't think our viewers heard us today at all, and I sincerely apologize for that because we really were talking over each other. I sincerely apologize. I can almost bet they didn't hear 90% of what we said today. But I'd like Tokwe to round off because obviously you have the calmness on the table. So if you can give us a calming summary of everything that's been said.
So I feel that as Africans, we should be blessed with what we have. And while some people like some of the Western advantages, let us not forget who we are, accept who we are, love who we are. And I also want those that are African to also continue to support those that are still struggling with liking blonde and weave-on. We can all live in love.
Yes. Struggling. Who's struggling? I want you to end well. Don't judge me. I'm struggling. I'm not struggling.
No. You're judging. You're saying you're struggling. How do you define struggle?
Can I just say something?
You that you have been carrying your natural hair.
Can we have
what's the
prayer session?
Which
prayer session?
The prayer session. That all Africans should learn their identity.
Your hair is not even African hair. White case hair is not even African hair. For a start.
Wait.
What is it?
Wait. Can I let you pray? Because I'm really excited about this prayer. Why let me let you pray?
Does YK pray?
I just want to no
He
pray.
does not pray.
YK praise our creator.
I don't pray. Amy.
YK pray. Pray for us. We want to round up.
Dear Creator, please allow us, African people, to know our culture, learn our culture, imbibe our culture, and live our culture. Be proud of who we are.
Black and proud.
Please watch over us, guide us, protect us, bless us.
Amen. You don't have kinky hair. You don't have African hair.
In Jesus' name.
No, you see,
I told
When
you
you call creator, it's not here.
Creator, sorry. Okay.
And you can feel it in.
In Jesus' name. Amen. That's what I say. Have a fabulous day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey, play music.
I say you fit, you never release yourself.
You never release yourself. Oh.
If you say you be colonial man, you don't. The black